This is a very weird equation. We have the natural log here and the Lambert W function here. So let's try to solve it. Okay, so the first thing we could do is to take the exponential function on both sides. So now we have e to the natural log of x is simply equal to x, and on the other side we have e to the w of x. Okay, so recall that the Lambert W function is the inverse function. So the inverse function of x times e to the x. And whenever we have the function of the inverse function or the inverse function of the function, we're going to get x. So a clever trick we could use is to multiply both sides by w of x, the Lambert W function of x. This way, here we have w of x times x, and here we have this very interesting situation, e to the w of x times w of x. But since w of x is the inverse function of x times e to the x, we know that e to the w of x times w of x, so the function of the inverse function, simply equals x. So all this stuff here is simply equal to x. And we have that x w of x equals x. Now, if x is not equal to 0, we can multiply both sides by 1 over x, so 1 over x and times 1 over x, and we can simplify x and x. What we get now is the Lambert W function of x equals to 1. And how can we find x? Well, just apply the inverse function of w of x on both sides. And the inverse function of w of x is x e to the x. So we get w of x times e to the w of x equals, now x equals 1, so we have 1 times e to the 1. And here we know that this stuff is simply x, so we have x, and 1 times e to the 1 is simply equal to e, and this is our solution to this very weird equation. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and as always, until next time, bye.